Imagine getting arrested for not closing your gate in Nevada. Sounds crazy, right? But it's true. We're about to embark on a journey through the peculiar side of the legal world, where laws that seem more like punchlines than penal codes still exist. From the desert landscapes of Nevada, where your gate needs to be shut tight, to even stranger regulations elsewhere. So buckle up, because we're about to explore some of the most bizarre laws still in effect today. Now let's dive into the world of the weirdest laws still on the books. Did you know it's illegal to name a pig Napoleon in France? Yes, you heard it right. The French have a law that prohibits naming our oinky friends after their former emperor. It seems they're not quite ready to let go of past beef, or should I say pork. Moving on to the United Kingdom, there's a law that might leave you dead in your tracks. Literally. In the parliamentary building known as the Houses of Parliament, it's illegal to die. Now that's a law you don't want to break. Imagine the ghostly courtroom drama that would ensue. Now let's jet off to Switzerland, where if you're a night owl, you might have a bit of a problem. They have a law that bans flushing the toilet after 10 in the evening. This rule is particularly strict in apartment buildings, so if you're planning a late-night visit to the loo, you might want to reconsider. In Australia, it's illegal to disrupt a wedding ceremony, so if you've ever dreamed of making a dramatic entrance and declaring your undying love as in the movies, you might want to think twice. The Aussies take their I do's very seriously. Next on our list is the sunny Spain, where it's against the law to drive while wearing flip-flops. So if you're planning a beach day, you might want to pack an extra pair of shoes for the drive home. After all, nothing ruins a good beach day like a traffic ticket. And last but not least, let's land in Canada, where it's illegal to pretend to practice witchcraft. Yes, you heard it right. Pretending to be a witch or a wizard is a no-no. So if you were planning to start a Hogwarts in Canada, you might want to rethink that. Now that we've traveled around the world, let's bring it back home with some strange laws from the US. Back in the US, it's unlawful in Alabama to wear a fake mustache that causes laughter in a church. Yes, you heard me right, folks. In Alabama, you're free to express your humor, just not with a faux stache in the Lord's house. Now let's take a detour to the mountain state of West Virginia, where you're discouraged from whistling underwater. You might be wondering, who on earth would think to whistle while submerged? Well, it seems the lawmakers of West Virginia did, because they made sure to prohibit it. So the next time you're taking a dip in the beautiful rivers of West Virginia, remember to hold that tune. As we continue our journey, did you know that in the Mitten State, it's illegal to tie an alligator to a fire hydrant? Yes, in Michigan, where the temperature often drops below freezing and alligators are as rare as unicorns, this law exists. Now I know what you're thinking. Alligators in Michigan? That's about as likely as a snowstorm in July. But it's true, folks. Michigan lawmakers thought it necessary to protect their fire hydrants from the unlikely event of an alligator tie-up. From there, let's head to the sunny state of California, where it's illegal to whistle for a lost canary before 7 in the morning. So if your feathery friend decides to take an early morning flight, you'll just have to wait till the sun is up to call him back. And if you venture further north to Alaska, remember not to wake a sleeping bear to take a photo. It's not just a bad idea, it's against the law. I mean, who would want to wake a sleeping bear anyway? It's not like they're known for their morning cheeriness. These are just a handful of the weird and wonderful laws still on the books in the United States. They may sound strange, but they're all a part of this great nation's colorful legal tapestry. And now, let's revisit some of the most surprising laws we've discussed today. Remember the law about not closing your gate in Nevada? And what about the one in Alabama about fake mustaches? As we've seen, some laws are as peculiar as they come. From the prohibition of whistling underwater in Vermont to the ban on tying giraffes to telephone poles in Atlanta. It's been a wild ride through the annals of legal history. Remember, these laws are still on the books, so be careful out there. Until next time, stay curious and always question the status quo.